All right, guys. So we're going to get into this video, honey, because it seemed like Tamar is playing games again with this fake cease and desist that she done presented with her name as the lawyer or the signature. What is this bull crap that she done provided? Tamar, girl, we need you to stop with these shenanigans. Y'all, let's get into it. They say this attorney is a hot mess. We done looked at his reviews. I done called his office. They talking about they don't have an address. Y'all, this is a mess. Let's get into it.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Okay, guys, let's get right into it. Okay, so first and foremost, I don't know if you guys had the opportunity to look at what I'm talking about. If not, let's quickly just dive into it. So, Tamar Braxton had posted this cease and desist that she, I guess, was sending to Funky or whatever it was that she was doing. People noticed that this thing don't even look like a cease and desist. It looks like more promotion. Okay. So of course he laid her out, aired her out, and let her have it. But let's kind of get into what I'm talking about here, because she did remove it. Okay. This is her Instagram page. She actually had it right there. But she took it away. So I went to her page and I said, okay, so maybe she has it here. Okay, so you can see it right there. She removed it from her page and it is in her story. Now, this is pretty much what it says. It says Walker and Associates, as if this Walker guy is an attorney. But if you guys look at this document, it says official statement. So instead of this being like a cease and desist, it looks like some kind of promotion. Now, she also put this video back in her story with her and Mendeecees, which is crazy because that's what everybody's saying, that she was messing with that lady husband. Now, Funky said he was there, he saw everything, and I even told y'all that hey, they had been sending me stuff and telling me that it was going on too. But I was like, look, y'all got to give me some proof, and I never got it. But listen, I believe what he's saying with regards to Tamar and Mendeecees. Why would she put this in her story? Girl, this is the last thing you need to be putting in your story. And they saying that you allegedly was messing with that lady husband. They said they got receipts. And I believe they're going to come out, okay? But anywho, what I want to get into is this cease and desist that she put on her dang on story, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Where is it? Just give me a second to find it. Um, because we noticed, that something wasn't right with it. Well, I shouldn't say something wasn't right with it. Everything was not right with it. It's totally a hot mess. Okay, so this is it. If you guys look at it, this is clearly a promotion. A promotion. It talks about her project being released. What attorney do you know that is releasing some bull crap like this? This is not a cease and desist. This girl plays so many games. And of course, y'all know social media do not play. So we looked up this attorney, this James Walker Jr., honey. I even have a recording that I'm going to play for y'all in a short moment when I reached out to him, because when we go to, let me show y'all where we went to. Just give me a second, because I'm like, what the hell type of lawyer is this? Because his reviews was in the gutter. Okay, this is this man's reviews, and if you guys go down to, where were the reviews? Right here, y'all. It says, in addition, attorney Walker is rude, disrespectful, and unprofessional. So it looks like he has some pretty bad reviews. He didn't even bother to consult. The man has a 2.3 review. James Walker needs his license revoked. He did absolutely nothing for the DUI case in Forsyth County. Nothing he did even nothing. He didn't even bother to consult. Nothing was done. I need to put my glasses on. On the first charge, Please do not waste your time on this worthless, poor excuse for an attorney. So the man got bad reviews. I was introduced to this attorney Walker by another attorney who I knew and respected. He told me that he knew attorney Walker well, but did not prepare me for what a professional and how impressive he would be. He spent, oh boy, whatever. Very professional. Okay, negative. So yeah, his view, reviews looks pretty bad. Very, very bad. So again, it says that it was temporary closed. So we know people move, attorneys move, people move. So I was skeptical and I was like, okay, what's going on with this damn attorney? So I'm going to let y'all listen to a recording because I recorded the call and it's a little weird because I called and I asked to speak to him and I wanted to verify their address. Now, the weirdest part about this conversation is how do you work somewhere but don't know the address? Even if you didn't know it, can't you just Google it? So I'm going to let y'all listen to this recording.
Thank you for your patience. We will be with you shortly.
Get to the point where they answer, but I don't want to fast forward it. So she's going to answer shortly. I think when you record calls, you can't, because I tried to chop off that. It won't let you chop it off. You can only record it as it is. You can't do anything with it. So unfortunately, y'all, we got to listen to this. But listen to when this lady answers to how she has absolutely no information about this attorney, but yet tell me she's in a call center but doesn't have the address.
Thanks for calling 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐜 Associates. Maureen speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, how are you?
How can I help you?
I am looking for attorney James L. Walker. Have I reached the right number?
You have, yes.
Okay. Are you guys still located at 55 Yvonne Allen Jr. Drive? Where are you located? Because that location says it's temporarily closed.
Okay, because I'm temping for the day, so I'm working remotely. I don't have the correct address to give you. Can I take your details for a callback?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I'm temping for the day. Can I take your details so I can have your call returned?
That's fine. I'm just trying to figure out where you guys are located first because the address online says that you're closed.
I don't have the address. I'm just working remotely. Would you like to leave a message? I'm the answering service. Would you like to leave a message for a callback?
Sure, but one thing, I just want to know where you're located so that I know that this is going to work out for me. Where are you located?
I understand what you've asked. As I said again, I'm just temping for the day. I don't have the address. I'm working remotely. I'd best get someone to give you a call back to confirm those details for you.
That's fine. You don't know the address of the office?
No, we're a call center. The call's been diverted to myself.
Oh, okay. So this is the call center for an attorney, and you don't know the address of the office location?
We're just a temporary. I'm just doing it for work for them today. That's all. So that's why I don't have all those details. I'm just taking messages. Call's been diverted, which means they're probably on other calls. So I'll need to take a message, let them know you've called. They'll call you back.
Okay. Yeah, I've definitely worked temp jobs before. And I mean, if you don't know the address, that's kind of sketchy because like I said, when I went online, the address that's on here says that the office is closed. So I was just trying to verify, if I'm going to meet with the attorney, I would at least need to know that they're in my area. But if you don't know the location for this attorney, then I don't know. Something doesn't add up. So thank you. You have a great day.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, as y'all saw in the conversation, what the hell is that? You work there, you don't know the address, and then she says, I'm at a call center. Now, unless you are a large attorney, you don't got a call center, especially if you don't know the address to where your office is. Generally, people will call to speak to lawyers. They want to know where they're located, especially in Georgia, because Georgia is so big. You don't want to go clear across town. Some places in Georgia could be 7 hours away. So the fact that she could not tell me where this place was located, it gave scam. Okay. This bull is a bunch of crap, and this is more mess that Tamar has put up to try to make it seem like she's innocent. As I told y'all on the last video, the folks had been telling me that Mendeecees had been in Tamar's building, and this has been some time ago. What Funky said was pretty much kind of what I heard with regards to putting out that EP or whatever it was she put out. If y'all recall, people were starting to say things about them too. So therefore, this EP came out to say, hey, yeah, y'all saw us together. We had been working together. So I don't know why Tamar is playing these child. Well, I do know, because like Funky said, the girl likes attention. But listen, we cannot, forget what Towanda said now. Towanda said that Tamar liked married men. Now, when she said it, we all, was like, okay, what had happened between, Tony Braxton and Tamar? Because from what I understood, Towanda was saying that Tamar had messed with some man that Tony had. But we don't know who that was. But let's get into it.
Blow to blow with me because I know where all the bodies are buried, and I never exposed any of that information before. But I'm not going to be nobody's verbal punching bag anymore. I'm not doing that.
What you steal?
Stealing and helping?
But what you steal?
I don't steal anything.
You don't?
What I stole?
You sold men.
What?
You stole men, okay? You stole men. Was Towanda talking about Mendeecees? Did she know about Mendeecees? Is she talking about somebody else? But this is starting to make sense, because not only did Funky reveal that she was messing with Mendeecees, he mentioned somebody else's husband that she had allegedly been messing with.
Who's the man that I stole?
Tony's. You slept with them
Oh,
a few times.
Who? What man?
Stop.
What's the man?
You slept with him a few times, okay? So she probably wasn't talking about Mendeecees here, but it seems like, judging from what Towanda was saying, now y'all know I can't believe what Towanda says now, but now since Funky has mentioned this, now I'm like, okay, Towanda did say that Tamar likes folks men.
Don't play with me, Towanda. You.
Tamar, shut up.
Yes, you did. You're
That's
liar.
a lie.
Okay,
That's a lie.
Okay, y'all. We are hearing this information again, okay? Towanda said this is what Tamar does. Funky Dineva made it very clear. He was there. He was very descriptive in what he saw, and I believe him. That man ain't making it up. He is not making it up. So Tamar goes to show us a fake cease and desist, only to take it off of her page and put it in her story. Yes, Tamar, something is definitely wrong with you, ma'am.
I love your mama and daddy, but the biggest failure in life they ever had was your ass. Something about the way they raised you or didn't raise you got you fucked up. And on top of that, I'm going to take it a step further. You may not want to believe it, and your family may be in denial. There is something psychiatric with you. I tried to love you, bitch. I love your mama and daddy, but the biggest failure in life they ever had was your ass. something about the way they raised you or didn't raise you got you fucked up. And on top of that, I'm going to take it a step further. You may not want to believe it, and your family may be in denial. There is something psychiatric with you.
There is definitely something wrong, psychiatric. I gotta say, these shenanigans that Tamar is doing is just not adding up. Even if you go to her story, and I went to her story, but she removed the post from her actual page and then put it in her story. Like, it's just the continual seeking attention, no matter where you get it from, negative attention. This is what she puts in her story. Well, wait a minute. I got to let it play all the way out, and then it's going to come back in. Let's see here. Oh, come on. Okay, it's going to come back up. Y'all know how the stories go. All right, so I think she updated her story. I think it's gone. Wait a minute. I think it's gone. Okay, here it goes. So she puts this in her story, y'all. This is too much. Something is wrong with this lady. This lady is, something ain't right. So after what Funky said with regards to her, she takes this and put it in her story. She takes off the fake cease and desist. It was in her story. I believe it's going to come up here shortly. Only, now that we find out that ain't really a cease and desist. What that was is whoever this attorney was, it was the attorney's letterhead and basically her talking about this project that she's done. So in her story, look, she's telling you all to go purchase Heartbreak Retrograde. Like, this is too much. This is entirely too much. Now, Towanda told us that Tamar is a hot mess and she been messing with folks' husbands. Now, they say Mendeecees is married. Funky Dineva said that Tamar told him allegedly that Mendeecees is not married, and that him and Yandy and what they're doing is strictly for the show. I don't know what to tell y'all, but this is a hot mess. And, it seems like this lawsuit that she's, trying to make it seem like it's just not going to happen, because it seemed like if she tries to go that route, he gonna let her have it. Now, the attorney, as y'all, I played the audio. The attorney says that the address is closed. He could have moved, but as y'all heard on the audio when I called, they don't even know the address. So it's given something is just creepy about this attorney. This could be like a friend of hers that, obviously must have given her some letterhead and she put together this bull crap. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do y'all think this is how Tamar gets down? Again, I don't believe the man lied on her. I believe every word of what he said, because if you go back and watch his video from when this originally happened, there was a lot of stuff that he said I'm not going to say. And I believe he held it, but she continued to do what she do. And it came out. Okay. So y'all gotta let me know what y'all think.